Welcome back to the channel, fellas. Another day, another huge announcement from Metazoo, and this time, this time we have official confirmation that the SCP Foundation set will be coming. Now, for those of you who have not heard of the SCP Foundation or the SCP, creepypastas in general, definitely take a look at them. Some of those are actually really well written, well thought out. The entire mythos of the SCP Foundation is actually really dang cool. And this is coming from a layperson when it comes to the SCP Foundation, like the SCP creepypastas in general. I don't have that much knowledge about them. I've read through some of the stories back in the day. I mean, till this day, there's some that pop up and I'll read. But there is so much like mythos and lore with the SCP Foundation, which in my opinion, that just kind of says this will likely be, if everything goes well, this may very well be an ongoing set for Metazoo going forward. That whether it be a promotional yearly set that they release with new SCPs, new cards, things like that, or something else, because I'm not sure how SCPs work. I don't know if they're technically considered like cryptids, where it's free. It's basically like it's free intellectual property. It's I forget what it's called. It's a specific word where technically it's fair use or not fair use, whatever it is. I'm not sure how SCPs work. I'm sure it's a headache, having to track down the authors of the different SCP mythos, and that may be why it took so long to get here. Because I do know that a lot of people had actually suggested and asked Mike for this, and it looks like he is delivering. So whether this means this is going to be a small promotional set or whether this is going to be a bigger mini set, for example, kind of like the hero quest that we're getting in September, we don't know. I'm sure we'll know very soon, and as soon as we do, I will absolutely be talking about it so we can kind of see what's going on with SCPs. Depending on the type of behind the scenes dealings with whoever signed off on this, because again, the SCP, and from my understanding, and please correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not too well versed in the SCP lore and world. I've read about SCPs for years. But I'm not 100% like I know the entire story. You see what I'm saying? So I want to say that they would have probably had to contact individual authors in order to get their permission or to make some sort of deal to be able to use their story, their characters, things like that. So depending on how that went or how that is going, it may be just a few promotional cards, kind of like how we saw with the fan art set or the Magic Cast set, or we may get something like, again, the Hero Quest set, which is like 70 cards. Now, because of how big the SCP lore and mythos are, it would make complete sense if they had this be some sort of special, like a special set that has, for example, I mean, it would have, like, the thing is, guys, like SCPs on themselves, like as themselves, are basically cryptids, right? They're just like, it's cryptids that we have created, put on the internet, giant lore behind them, all that kind of stuff. So the SCP, like like the entire idea of SCP and Metazoo like combining forces is pretty cool, because that means that there is potential for thousands of SCP cards to be introduced into Metazoo, and I'm not just saying that. There are literal thousands of SCPs last I checked. So it would be really cool if we got like an SCP like Cryptid Nation set, for example, right? Like it's a part of the Metazoo like promotional universe type of thing, like that would be really cool. But I mean, I don't know if it's going to be something small or something big. I would prefer a bigger set, like 160 cards, 180 cards, whatever, because there's just so much to unpack in the SCP side of things, that it is very possible to be able to make product for years on end with SCP. So with that in mind, just kind of know what we're gonna get. It's gonna be really cool. I cannot wait to see more. I'm assuming an SCP set may be like a bridge set between some others. If they do go the main set, like you know, if they include it as part of the main set, then that's going to be really dang cool too. So figured I would throw that out there just to kind of give you guys a little bit of news update. Of course, there are more pins that literally just got revealed. So, and look at that beautiful pack art, fellas, for UFO. It's coming in hot, man. We're a month away from release, essentially, and that's going to be very, very, very exciting. But besides the SCP today, I wanted to finally run the final winner, or to notify who wins the Walmart hanger box from the Instagram giveaway that I had. So I have all the names in here of everybody who participated, commented, liked, and did the whole shebang. And so now I'm going to go ahead and click to spin. So I'm going to spin it 7 times, and then the 8th time is going to be our winner. So 1, 2, we got 1. Kind of glad it didn't land on the one at the bottom. All right, that's 1, 2. I'll let you guys know. I mean, how you guys are gonna see it here. This is the second one. This is the second one. We still got 5 more spins, and then on the 8th one, that's gonna be our winner. We got 3 here. Third one. Man, there's a lot of ads on this side, huh? Okay, we got 4th one. We got the 4th one coming. Alright, 5th one. 2 more, and then on the 8th one, we find the winner, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys participating in this one. I remember that the MagicCast giveaway actually had, I think, like 60 entries. This one was a little bit less, considering how readily available these Metazoo Walmart hangers have been, which is great. So I'm hoping, if you guys were not here for my last video, which was yesterday, and this is going to be, alright, so I believe this is our 7th one right here. So after this one, we're going to do one more. And then whoever wins this one gets the hanger. But I will be doing another giveaway as soon as the Kickstarter playing cards ship to me. So here's our final winner for the Walmart hanger. And congratulations to Real Just Drewski. Yes, sir. I will go ahead and send you a message on Instagram so that I can get your information, your shipping, and all that information. And I will likely be sending you that Walmart hanger box sometime tomorrow. So thank you all for actually joining the giveaway. It's just, you know, something fun to do. And also, like I said, I will be giving away 3 of the Kickstarter playing card decks out to 3 individual, to 3 different individuals. One person gets the Kryptonation deck, one person gets the Nightfall deck, and one person will get the Wilderness deck. So there's going to be a total of 3 winners. So just kind of look out for that. If you guys are new to the channel, you like giveaways and cool Metazoo stuff, consider subscribing. But I will be doing that giveaway as soon as I receive my shipment from the Metazoo Kickstarter. So once that happens, I will do an unboxing. I will announce the giveaway, and I will probably leave the giveaway open again, typically for another week or 2. So we shall see. But again, thank you guys for checking out this video. Let me know what you guys think of the SCP Foundation. And again, congratulations to Real Just Drewski for winning the Walmart hanger box. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys.